On today's Nerdy Pastime,
Cobra.
we'll be checking out the G.I. Joe Cobra FANG. Hey guys, welcome back to Nerdy Pastime, and today we are looking at this awesome Cobra FANG. I got lucky at Walmart, and these guys here are starting to show up on clearance. Originally $24 and some change. I got this one for $17. There are reports of this selling as low as $6 a pop. So if you're one of the lucky few who can find this thing, I'll let you know today if this is worth picking up. So already I love the box artwork. You have your file card right here. And with all the file cards with this new retro stuff that's coming out, we've got multiple languages, but not a lot of information, which is kind of sad. I like the old style of file cards, honestly. You got a nice product shot of the vehicle and the figure. We're going to pop this open and see what we have inside. Inside the box, you have your little blueprint with your sticker layout, warnings of don't choke. Pretty nice little sticker sheet. So this could be a cool thing for guys who are into customizing. If you can find these things for about $6 or $7, it'll be worth just getting the sticker sheet to put on some of your different types of Cobra vehicles that you may be customizing. That's pretty cool. You've got some missiles, a big bomb, propeller, and then the base. So let's get this opened. Alright, let's see. We put the propeller in. How easy is this? There we go. Okay. And we put in the missiles. Okay. Those are harder to get in than I was expecting. Right off the bat, these missiles here are not the easiest to get on. Yeah, this other one's already starting to attack. Oh, this is frustrating. Alright, now let's try this again. It's like it's hard to get up there, and oh my gosh. And then the railing is kind of soft plastic, so it's kind of bendy. Oh my gosh. Am I having the hard time with this, or is this something everybody's had a hard time with? Wow. Are you kidding me? Alright guys, this is either I'm having a horrible time with this, or this is just a pain in the rear. Alright, so I've got the missiles on. I'm going to put the stickers on here in a little bit, and I'll show a final picture of this, but I wanted to go ahead and talk about this thing. So, I never had the original 80s FANG. Let's talk a few things with this new FANG here real quick. So, number one, I'm not a fan of this assembly. This here was a big pain. Part of this is this is soft. This was softer than I was expecting. And if I'm not mistaken, the original FANG had pegs. So like you could put a trooper here, but as soft as this, as flexible as this is, there would be no way to put anybody on this thing, because the weight would just, yeah. I'm not a big fan of these. I don't know what you would call this, rudders. No, not rudders. Struts. I don't know. Railing. We'll go with railing. But these missiles don't peg in very well. And when this flexes, these missiles, like if you get this one in and you're trying to put this one on, the flex of this makes this pop. So it's, it was frustrating. I like the design of this engine. I know on the original Fang that this here is a little more out. It's longer, so they've shortened this up. I do like the details here with the rivets and stuff, and I like the engine detail. The propeller really doesn't have any free movement, which I'm not a fan of. I like back in the old days when you could take a propeller and you could spin it and it'd keep spinning for at least for a few minutes. But yeah, this doesn't do that. Let's see. You got your gun here. It does rotate on a ball up and down. Does it? I thought it might go side to side. No, it just turns. Oh, there we go. Okay, you got to turn it around. Okay, so you can get 360 for the most part. Yeah. Okay. That's nice. Okay. So I'm going to put the Fang back here for a minute. Let's talk about the figure. I have seen some of this figure in other reviews and just in the package, and I've never had this figure before. I think this was a 25th anniversary thing, maybe a 30th, I don't know. Probably one of my biggest gripes is this mask here doesn't come off, and this helmet does not stay on. And it looks good. I mean, it's got a gun here in its my figure. The arms move great. I have pretty good range. I mean, that's not bad. You have your, just have a turn wrist. You got some swivel on the waist. The head moves pretty good. I mean, even with this attachment here going into the vest, that's not hindering the head turn at all. So it's not a bad figure. I mean, for me, I've always liked having the Cobra Troopers in their helicopter. You know, that's how I always saw it on the TV show, on the cartoons. So it's interesting to have a actual trooper dedicated to fly it. Bend in the leg is pretty good. We got good bend. Leg rocker on both ways. Good. I mean, he can do the splits. I mean, my legs are a little loose filling. I won't lie. They're kind of loose filling. And then I don't know if it's me, but I feel like he's a little, I don't know if it was because of the way he's packaged, but he's got a little bow leg going on right here. And then again, it could just be my figure, but the legs are definitely very loose. Of course, he's going to probably be in the helicopter, so it's not like I'm going to have him on display much. Let's see how he fits in here. So he can peg into the back. You put your legs in here, in the holes, and then he's got a peg. Does he reach it? Why can't I get his... And there goes the head again. I'm telling you, this helmet is a pain in the butt. It does not... I honestly, to some degree, would just like to have it sculpted on. So why does not he... And again, there goes that flex. See, when you push down, how it flexes on the bottom. Man, I wish this was more rigid plastic. That is just... Oh, I don't like that. See, look at how flexy that is. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like that. Because over time, I feel like the weight is just going to push down on that. Yeah, I don't like that. Here he is. I may do the sticker sheet later. Probably not for the review. It's not going to make it any better or worse, honestly. It just makes it look more like it's... and he can kind of reach the... it's not... I mean, it works. Alright guys, so I didn't think about this earlier, but I wanted to show you guys what this looked like with an 80s original figure. This is our model Lifeline. He has stolen this to get back to the G.I. Joe headquarters. Anyway, it works. It works, but there is some gappage right here underneath the seat. He doesn't sit all the way on the seat because he is pegged in, not very securely, but he is pegged in to the peg on the back. So you're not going to get him all the way down on the seat. This is really made for the newer figures, I will say. But it looks good. Like if you had a couple and you wanted to throw some Cobra Troopers on there, I think it would work fairly well. I also have applied some stickers on here. I may not go sticker crazy. This may be about all I do. Anyway, we'll go back to the original video. I just wanted to throw this in here so y'all can see a comparison with the 80s figure. I'm not a fan of this Fang. There's a lot of issues that I'm having with this. I'm not a fan of this, and this is why. I don't like this rubbery plastic railing piece. This needs to be hard plastic, because all the movement and all this bounce, it just doesn't work for me, because these rockets are going to pop off. I don't like that the propeller doesn't, you know, it doesn't really have free motion. I'm not a fan of the figure, and I don't feel like the figure really, I mean, he fits fairly well in there. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this. This will work in my world, but if I can find a couple of these for $8, I'd do it. I think the $24 price point was way off the mark on this. You know, you had the $24 price point for the Hiss tank and the Striker. This is not a $24 vehicle. See, look. I just barely touched it. Look. Okay. Anyway, we'll put that back on later. This here, to me, should have started out at 15. Should have started out at 15. And honestly, you didn't really need to throw the figure in. If you would have gave me this for 15, I want to love it, because I never had an original Fang. But I don't have an original Fang. It's their new version of the Fang. And I understand that there was some issues back here in the old, that there was a red railing that was breaking easy. So I understand why they redesigned it to get it back on the market. But this rubbery, that's the thing that really bugs me, is this. I think if this wasn't so rubbery and that this missiles would stay on better, I don't think I would have such a problem with it. The figure's okay. He's not the best figure. I mean, it was a nice throw in. So yeah, those are my final thoughts on this. If you can find it at a good clearance price, I say go for it. The box art looks great. That was what really caught my attention. They're doing a great job recreating a lot of this old box art. You got to remember, this is all new box art right here, because this was not the original Fang, so they couldn't use the original Fang box art. So yeah, this is okay. This isn't a, like, let's get excited about. This is an okay vehicle. Alright guys, that's going to wind this up for today. Thank you for checking out this video. Tell me what your thoughts are on the Fang. You know, did you like it, or are you finding some of the same issues that I am? Just, if you're interested in what I'm doing here, please give a subscribe and like this video. It goes a long way and helps me out. Just thank you for all that you're guys doing and all your viewings, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful time and wonderful day. And check back here soon, as we got some more videos coming. Always remember, enjoy your pastimes. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.